All right. I got 15 minutes of video time left on this phone, so I try to go to the beach again today and do another ceremony for the full moon. That didn't work out because as I was doing it, police came and told me to get off the beach. They said that you can't have a fire on the beach, but I said I'm just burning Palo Santo, and then they said, well, it's still burning. You can't burn anything on the beach. But I said, this is my religion. And then they said, well, I'm sorry, but you can't do it. Isn't this public property, or is it, who owns this? And they said, well, Bradley Beach owns it. Well, the municipal, why? I mean, as far as I know, Mother Earth owns this. And I'm sure God said to me, right? God said to me that, hey, I need you to go to the beach, right, and do the ceremony with these Palo Santo sticks under the moon, under the full moon, which it was at 10:30. I was gonna make it 10:45. I was gonna make it, and then I missed the 10:45 because my lighter. I lost the lighter, so I had to walk back to the studio, and then I walked back and to get a lighter, and then I walked back, and it was almost midnight. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do the midnight, same one I did last night, midnight ceremony. Burning the Palo Santo sticks, dancing, feeling what I need to feel, feeling energy from the moon, from the stars, on the open. And here comes the police again. And look what they have. They have a big fat flashlight on me, and I'm like, yeah, you can't be here. So what do you mean? It's like, isn't this like Mother? No, yeah. And push comes to shove, I go back and they throw me out of the beach. And even though I could be at the beach, unless I'm fishing, I'm sorry. What was an officer? If it's before 12, I could be there, but I can't light an incense stick. And after 12, I can only be there to fish. Now, if the fish smoke, the fishermen smoke. Is it okay, or do they have to like fish and then go to the boardwalk and smoke, or yeah, and so they told me to leave. They forced me. Actually, no, they actually forced me to leave. They said if I didn't leave, they were first going to give me a ticket, and back in the occupied days, I would have done it. There would have been like 20, 30 people there with me, and by myself, and everybody. So this neighborhood is really nice and pretty, and all very, 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 very nice. But the bottom line, it's all the same, man. See, all these homes around here, really nice. If everybody owned a home like this across the world, then nobody would be homeless, right? But oh my God, how could you build all these homes all around the world? Well, the problem is not building them because we have enough people to build them. The problem is money. We don't have enough money to pay the people. I mean, we have 7 billion people. If we all teach them to build a home like this and give them nothing else to waste their time on, guess what happens? Guess what happens? Yeah. 7 billion people build the same homes that are around here, with the help of everyone else. You see, if we do things together without profit, greed, and competition, then we can exist in a space where we're connecting to Mother Earth, connecting to these things around us that are in such perfection. But instead, we choose the wrong way. I mean, it's like, this is the right way. So no, I'd rather go this way. Why? I don't know. I just want to go this way. Why would you do that? Why would anybody do that? Tell me why. Because they are the 1,599 billionaires that control the fate of humanity. Why don't you ask them? I'm trying to find out who exactly is charging me for a living. I'm gonna go like, yo, if you're charging me for a living, because I have to go earn a living. So that means somebody's looking for money from me to earn a living, right? So if I'm gonna go earn a living, huh, if I'm gonna go earn a living, I need to know who am I paying this living to. Oh, rent. Yeah, but all these things, somebody must have came up with the idea. Hey, let's just take all this stuff that was for free and then charge everybody for it. I mean, somebody. Ay, ay, ay. you know, I had a whole bunch of sound healing sessions today to do, and I think I'm gonna cancel them all because this is why. No, this is why, right? This is why. I'm really don't mental institution me, because that just happened to me, and I spent 3 days in Jersey Shore and five days in that, and it's ridiculous. Do you understand me? What you do? You take you if Jesus came back today, you would put him in a mental institution, and you know what? Maybe you have over and over and over. Get it? 3 days in Jersey Shore. Uh, I own a holistic center. I'm not crazy. Do you want to hurt yourself, or do you want to hurt anybody else? No, I would never hurt myself, and I love everybody else except you guys that for some reason decided to take me into this place. And why am I here? And how long? I was supposed to be on the some kind of like screening, to see if I somehow my mania, my activist mania, could be toned down a little bit with some medication. So they had me first day, second day, third day, 3 days. When am I leaving? When am I? Oh, you're probably. I'm not sure. Well, the head psychiatrist. So the head psychiatrist, right, talks after talking to a whole bunch of little ones. The head one comes in. I swear to God, at 3 o'clock in the morning, in this screen, this video screen, right? This fucking video screen, right? And she's Indian, and she's, Mr. Euster, I see you have this and this and this thing. Okay, I think maybe you deserve maybe some time, to understand. Maybe a further long observation. So we're gonna keep you another 5 days. What? So why? He said, it's because it's what I do. Boom, and she like pops out in a little video screen. She comes in 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm supposed to be, oh yes, miss, thank you. I'm waking up in a jail cell. No, it's a padded jail cell because they don't want you to hurt yourself, because your insurance. So 1, 2, 3 days there, and in that place there was a few very interesting people. There was a woman that reminded me of a female Dr. Martin Luther King. I sat with her and I talked with her. She was very intelligent, very smart. She got caught, just like me, in the traps that they put out there, walking around, you know. I'm not a prostitute, and I'm not an addict just because I'm walking around Neptune, or Asbury, at a certain time. So she came with me to the other place, Monmouth Medical. She went first, and in this place here, Jersey Shore, she was telling these people, hey, because we were talking for a bit, and then all of a sudden she got up and she started walking around saying, hey, get me the fuck out of here. I don't deserve to be here. You need to get whatever you need to get to. Tomorrow, I think her name was Margaret. Tomorrow, I need to leave because it's my anniversary, and my kids are waiting for me. And how dare you take me? You white people behind that counter have taken me, a black person, in here. How dare you? How dare you? I want to talk to you. I want to talk to the over and over and over again, and to the point where the security came up. Then what they did? They strapped it to a bed. Great. And strapped it to a bed. Let's see. I got 5 minutes left. This is a longer story, so I'm going to give you the short end of it, and then maybe I'll tape some of the other later. But it's tragic, man. She came over to Monmouth with me, and first she was there for same thing. She walked back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, making her. Now I have a business, I had to take care of this business. I was scared, man. I didn't know what to do. I was like, every time I tried to fight, they were like, nah. So they got me in the room and they say, hey, you gotta take this medication. I said, well, I don't take medication. All I take is medical marijuana, and that's the only thing that I use. And anything else, I don't want to use. So he goes, well, if you don't take it, well, we could from the courts because of what happened, because the police brought you in. But it was supposed to be a voluntary screening. Oh, you're gonna, well, we couldn't be forcefully injected. What? You can forcefully inject that into my body? Yes. Oh, okay. And you can stay longer, up to 15 days. What? Oh, okay. So I guess I'm gonna take the pill. And then I'm like, fuck this. When they give me the pill, I'm going to mouth it. And then this other guy goes, no, don't do that. Why? Because they check your blood the next day. They check mine. And if you don't see it in it, then they know that you didn't take it. Insurance. Scam. So this woman was very mad. Back and forth, always causing trouble. I was trying to fit in. I was trying to keep low. I was trying to take, notice of everything that was going on. I talked to people. I helped people that were going through stuff. And you know what I noticed? That the things that I was telling them about spirituality, they listened to and they actually believed. And maybe another one, I'll tell you exactly what I did to help them. But I want to finish this woman's story, because this woman was walking around over and over and over telling, and she kept on, and then they got guards up and they strapped her to the bed again, and then they confined her to the room and back, and you couldn't. And then she calmed down a little bit, and then they gave her some medication, and hopefully she was mouthing it too, because I don't believe she was crazy. I believe she was an activist, and I believe she wanted to push them to the point that they were going to hurt her. And I hope to God they didn't when I left, because I left that place 7 days after 4 days. I don't even know, And she, I'm sure she was going to be there and probably transferred somewhere else. Her name is Margaret, Monmouth Medical. Sad. You know why it's sad? Because as she was walking around, I wanted to join her. I wanted to say, yeah, get us both the fuck out of this. How fucking dare you take human beings and treat them like this? How fucking dare? This is a what kind of program? A mental health program? There's a line for the drugs, just like there's a line for the drugs outside. And the faces and the expressions on the faces of the people waiting for the lines for their meds on those lines, same expression as the ones in the street. So you know what? Fuck you and fuck you. How dare you? And that's what I wanted to say. And you know what? I looked in her eyes, and she was like, and she said, look at this. What do you, hey, Giovanni, with the fake ass dreads, And you know what she said? She said a lot of very, and crazy. Hey, I don't know. No. She was the female Dr. Martin Luther King. And that is who you have in Monmouth Medical, probably going to Trenton or one of the other places, and will be there for until they forcefully inject that needle into, and they did. This Hispanic kid, he didn't want to take the medication, so one day, with him, we're trying to convince him to take the medication. They strapped him to the bed, injected that shit into his, and he was out for 8 hours. And then he got up, walked a few feet, fell face first into the floor, and cracked his tooth, his mouth. That's what's waiting for you out there. Be careful, activists. Be careful. Careful. That kid, he was, before I was past his room, he's like, boom, 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 yeah, rapping. Yeah, I said, I walked in. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, you're not allowed in the room. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And after that, because after about like a day of that injection, he was better. But what is better? He's like, hey, bro, hey, man, what's going on? Don't do that. Yes, don't that. Say money, money.